Have you ever stopped to think that the person you are today is the result of thousands of interactions and decisions that weren't even yours? Just imagine, what if your parents had made different choices? What if your friends were different? Who would you be now? Let's explore a fascinating and profound topic: how our relationships shape our path to success and a fulfilling life. Prepare yourself for a journey of self-discovery that will change the way you view your relationships. Imagine a family tree, but instead of names, see decisions. Each branch represents a choice made by your ancestors. Some are wise, others not so much, but all of them culminated in you. This tree, with its deep roots and intertwined branches, is the map of your journey even before you were born. Mary grew up in a family that valued education above all else. Her parents worked hard to provide her with the best opportunities: sleepless nights studying, financial sacrifices to pay for quality schools, and a home environment that breathed knowledge. Each decision they made was a brick in the construction of Mary's future. On the other hand, Jan came from a challenging home where daily survival was the priority. Uncertain meals, constant changes of residence, and a lack of stability marked his childhood. The choices, or lack thereof, of his parents shaped a very different path for Jan. But here's the twist. Acknowledging this legacy is not about blame. It's about responsibility. It's understanding that although we didn't choose our starting point, we have the power to choose our direction. Mary and Jan, with their vastly different pasts, now hold the same power in their hands: the power of choice. Every decision they make today is a new branch on their own trees, a chance to shape not only their futures, but potentially those of future generations. The question is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? Now, let's leap to the present. You're at a dinner with friends. Everyone orders salad, but you're craving a burger. What do? This seemingly trivial dilemma is a microcosm of a much larger battle we fight daily: the struggle between our genuine desires and the pressure to conform. This small dilemma illustrates a larger truth. We constantly adjust our lives to fit in. From our food choices to our career ambitions, we seek social approval. We think twice before expressing a controversial opinion. We hesitate to follow an unconventional passion. We dress a certain way, speak a certain way, all to be accepted. It's as if we're constantly using a filter, not just on our social media photos, but in every aspect of our lives. But at what cost? How often do we sacrifice our mental peace for the sake of fitting in? The relentless pursuit of others' approval can lead us to a state of constant anxiety and dissatisfaction. We lose sight of who we truly are and what we genuinely want. The irony is that in our attempt to connect through conformity, we may end up more disconnected from ourselves than ever. True connection, the kind that leads to deep and meaningful relationships, comes from authenticity, not conformity. Think of a rubber band. The more you stretch it, the more force it exerts to return to its original shape. Our relationships often work this way. The more we try to change to please others, the more tension we create internally. This tension is not just uncomfortable, it is unsustainable. At some point, something has to give, and it is usually our mental and emotional health that pays the price. The quest for success can become an endless race if based solely on others' expectations. We imagine that if we can only gain a certain person's approval or achieve a certain social status, we will finally be happy and successful. But it's like chasing the horizon. No matter how far we go, it always seems out of reach. This relentless pursuit leaves us exhausted, frustrated, and often leads us further from the true meaning of success and personal fulfillment. It's crucial to understand that not all of others' problems are ours to solve. Sometimes, true success lies in knowing when to step back. This doesn't mean being selfish or indifferent, but recognizing our own limits and respecting our needs. It's like putting on our own oxygen mask first in an air emergency. We can only effectively help others when we are well taken care of. Setting healthy boundaries in relationships is not an act of rejection, but an act of self-love that, paradoxically, allows us to be more present and authentic in our interactions. Imagine now that every relationship in your life is a bridge. Some are strong, made of steel and concrete, capable of withstanding the heaviest loads and most turbulent storms. Others are fragile, like rope bridges swinging over an abyss, requiring care and balance with each step. The quality of these bridges determines how far and how high you can go. They are the paths through which opportunities, support, and mutual growth flow. Cultivating healthy relationships is like being a master builder. It requires skill, patience, and above all, emotional intelligence. It's not just about connecting 2 points, but about creating a structure that can withstand the test of time and adversity. This involves clear communication, genuine empathy, and the ability to navigate conflicts constructively. Establishing clear boundaries is not building walls, but strengthening the foundations of these bridges. It's saying no when necessary, so that your yes have more meaning. It's honoring your own needs, so you can truly be present for others. And here's the secret to a fulfilling life: gratitude. Recognizing and appreciating the efforts of those around you not only strengthens your relationships, but also nourishes your own soul. It's like a powerful fertilizer that makes not only the bridge between you and another flourish, but the entire garden of your life. Gratitude reminds us to look beyond our own needs and recognize the interdependence that exists in all relationships. It transforms everyday interactions into moments of deep and meaningful connection. Practicing gratitude regularly, whether through a simple, sincere thank you or more elaborate gestures of appreciation, creates a virtuous cycle of positivity and abundance in our lives and relationships. Our relationships are the fabric that composes the tapestry of our lives. Every interaction, every decision, every moment of connection or conflict shapes us. True success is not measured solely by personal achievements, but by the quality of the relationships we build along the way. Remember, you are the author of your story. While you cannot change the beginning, you have the power to write an extraordinary ending. Cultivate relationships that lift you, establish boundaries that protect you, and practice gratitude that multiplies joy. If this message touched your heart and mind, don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment on which aspect of relationships most impacts your quest for success. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that will unlock your true potential. See you next time.